I was telling them, this is how we feel in America, getting stopped because we black. Now we getting stopped because y'all white. So, no tea, no shade, but that's what it is. My Ghana Q&A. I know this is so like long overdue, but it's fine because I'm finally doing it. Okay. So on my last vlog, which was my 4th vlog from Ghana, I actually got some comment questions underneath that video, and I also asked on Facebook. I didn't ask on Instagram, but I asked on Facebook, and some people that are already studying abroad this semester or next semester or next year inbox me some questions. So I'm going to answer them right now. Finally, hello, glad we're doing this. But okay, so I broke it up into categories. The first category is school or classes, so any questions about that. Second one is the country, Ghana as a whole, Africa as a whole. All those questions are together. The third category is relationships. Third, maybe I should make that the last one. I don't know. And the last one is YouTube based questions. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first question is, what country and city did you study abroad in? So I studied abroad in Ghana, which is in West Africa. If you look at my thing, my tapestry, it's on the left side, so toward like the bottom crescent of the country, of the continent. So I was in Ghana, in the city, the University of Ghana, UG is what they call it there, is in the city of Accra, so which is ACCRA. I know some people was saying Accra at first, but it's Accra. And the second question is, what school are you studying at? So I just answered that. The University of Ghana, Legon campus, UG for short. The third question is, what classes / credit hours did you take? Okay, so I took 4 classes. So I took a total of, what's that, 15 hours? No, that's 12. 12 hours. So I took a traditional dance class. I took I always say it wrong, a tree language class, TWI, not tree like tree, but a tree language class. I took a psychology of personality class and a psychology of learning class. So those are the 4 classes I took. For those of you guys that didn't know, I'm a psychology and child development family studies double major, so I took psychology classes while I was there. The next question was, how are the classes? The classes were great, especially the dance class. The dance class was like, I always tell people, it's like Zumba with a grade. Like, we did a lot of dancing, and we learned some songs, so it was great. So the next question is, are the classes taught in English or are there translators there? Ghana's official language is English. Believe it or not, it's English. But the natives there don't really speak a lot of English. They know it, but it's like they can't have a conversation like how I'm having with you guys right now. So they taught their classes in English, but you know, a lot of them have that really strong accent, so sometimes that could get in the way, but you understood what they were saying. So the next question is, was it easy to make the decision about studying abroad? I would say no. At first I wasn't going to go. At the time I was in a different relationship. So me studying abroad pretty much ended that relationship. But I always wanted to go, and I didn't want anything to stop what I had going on. So I decided to go. My life, I'm grown, I do what I want. So the next question is, how did your parents feel about your decision at first? My mom was optimistic at first, but eventually she wrapped her head around the idea that I've always wanted to go, and me wanting to discover my culture more. She was like, okay, I'm in for it. My mom always supports me. Like, anything I want to do, my mom supports me, like anything. So she's very super supportive. So she eventually, and if you see my first vlog, I actually asked her how did she feel when we were at the airport before I was leaving, and you know, she pretty much said how she supports me and that she's glad I'm making these decisions for myself as an adult. So that was great. The next question is, are you studying abroad as a direct international student or with a program? If so, what program are you studying with? I studied abroad with a program. I went with ISEP, which was the International Students Exchange Program. I found out about it through my school because other students before me have studied abroad in Ghana through that program and for other places. So ISEP was the program, and but you can enroll in the University of Ghana as just a student from America without a program. So more about that program, we did a lot of like excursions. We went to Kumasi, Cape Coast, just different other areas of Ghana within that program that your fees covered. And for me, going to UG was cheaper than me paying tuition here at home. So that was awesome. So the next question is, what did you find similar or different about life as a student in Ghana compared to the United States? So let's start with similar. So similar was, I go to North Carolina A&T State University, which is HBCU. For those that don't know, that is a historically black college or university in my case. So being around a bunch of black people was normal to me because of my school atmosphere. Things that were the same. Living in a dorm was pretty much the same. The only difference is freshman year I stayed in my dorm was co-ed in UG, and freshman year, so that was the same. And but I didn't live in community dorms freshman year, except for like 3 weeks when my room messed up. Just not still for another time. But for the most part, the atmosphere was the same. Different was, I'm black in Ghana, but technically I'm still a minority because I'm American. So, but nobody knew I was American until I started talking. So, like, some people walk up to me speaking whatever language they were speaking. I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And that's when they think, oh, you're American, you're from America. I'm like, yeah. So that was different. What else was different? Going the lifestyle that the students live. Like, there they have a night market. That's where you could get fruits, you could get food. Believe it or not, they have oodles and noodles over there. It's not called oodles and noodles, it's called indome, but it's like noodles and it's great. Oh my god. So that was very different, going to the market, getting food, doing things like that. Another thing that was different was I had really down-to-earth professors. So you could call, in Ghana, I don't know if it's in other countries too, you would call the women that you were, I guess, you had a close relationship with, you call them auntie, and you would call the men uncle. So I had professors that would say, oh yeah, you can call me auntie so-and-so. None of the men said that, but the women were saying, yeah, you can call me, you know, auntie, blah blah, even though it's professor. Some of them were doctors, so they were really down to earth about that. So that was really nice. And a lot of the women that worked in the night market or in the stores on campus, they'll say, call me so-and-so. Shout out to auntie Olivia. That was a lady with the good fruit that I always went to. She had the cutest baby. But anyways, so that was a bit different. Classes were also different. So here you either have class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday and Thursday. There you got it. Most of the classes you have once a week. So yeah, there was a lot of us not going to class sometimes because something was going on, or you just didn't want to go. So that was different. And you don't have like a lot of like homework assignments due all the time. Usually you have a midterm and a final, and that's it. Sometimes they give you maybe a few papers in between, depending on the class, depending on the major. They have you do stuff in between. But my classes, you had a midterm and you had a final, and that was it. Even in the dance class, you had a dance midterm, you had a dance final. They teach you a dance, you do it, and you get your grade. So that was different as well. So the next set of questions is the questions based on Ghana as a country and Africa as a continent. So the first one was how long. It says how long will you be there, but it's how long did you stay. I stayed for about 4 months. So I stayed from August 12th to December 12th, I believe. So that's how long I was there. The next question is, what are the main differences between being in another country and the US? Pretty much like what I said before. It wasn't too much different because I was around people. Even here, I'm pretty much around black people. So you know, it was nothing really different. Next question is, did you have any culture shock? Not really. I really didn't. I felt very at home there, especially since the pre-departure orientation that they give us, they make it sound like, oh, the guys are going to walk up to you, they're going to be super aggressive, they're going to ask you to marry them. I got a few proposals, but once you think about the mindset, it's not that they want you to marry them. It's just that the words we have in English, in our language, in our dialect, so to speak, if you're black and you speak, you know, vernacular English, they don't really have words for that. So marriage is the next best thing to what they're trying to say. So that's pretty much what they said, but it's not like how they describe it to be. I know some people's experiences are probably different, but from my experience, it really wasn't that bad at all. So culture shock, no, not really. Just what did shock me was the heat. Oh, Jesus. So it's pretty much like I had an extended summer, pretty much, because when I left it was August, so it was still kind of hot, and it was just like hot. Unless it rained, then it'll be cooler, like the air would be cooler, but it was so hot. So that's pretty much the only shock I had. Nothing to, you know, like, you know, it's Africa. So the next question is it really how the media portrays it on TV? And they put in parentheses, I already know that's a no, but you know, I'm still gonna answer it. No, not at all. So I know you used to seeing all the feed the children commercials and all that. There are some areas that are, you know, considered slums, so to speak, but across the big cities, pretty much like New York, the way all the horn honking and all the taxis, and there they have churros, which is like these minivans that take you where you gotta go. But it's pretty much like a big city like New York, Atlanta, or like DC. It's really, except when you go in other parts of Ghana, you might see, you know, the things that they portray on TV. But for the most part, a lot of the areas in Ghana are cities. So it's really not much like TV shows. Next one. Have you tried any Ghanaian dishes? Yes, I tried banku, which I love. Oh my god, I love banku. Everybody told me to try fufu. It was not all that. It was fine. It was alright, but I wasn't like, oh, fufu. It wasn't all that. I ate a lot of jollof. I started to hate jollof. Oh my god, if I wasn't eating jollof rice, I was eating white rice. I wasn't eating white rice, I was eating fried rice. I was just like, I'm gonna turn into a rice pellet by the time I leave here. Now I don't even eat rice. I don't want to see rice. No. But I tried jollof. Jollof was great. I tried the tilapia once. That was good. What else did I try? I ended up eating a lot of chicken and fries while I was there because I was tired of eating rice. So I ate a lot of chicken and fries, which is like, I guess, American food, but it was good because Ghanaian chicken and American chicken is two different chickens. I'm telling you, totally different. So next is, what are some facts that you've learned about Ghana and Africa as a whole that you didn't know before? Now I gotta think. I would say, facts. Some of these might be not, you know, facts, but you get the gist. We learned a lot about Kwame Nkrumah, which was Ghana's first president, I believe. We got to visit his burial. If I can find a video clip, I'll put it in here. But we learned a lot about him and how he was influential for Africa as a whole, and for Ghana as a whole and surrounding countries. So his reign was very, very influential. We learned a lot about him. That's about it. So the next question is, how and what were your feelings while visiting the grave of Ghana's first president? It was actually very nice. He has a very nice, they have a very nice structure to his burial. They say he was buried technically 3 times. So seeing the last and final resting place was very good. And they have a museum with all of his pictures, him meeting world leaders and everything. It was very, very nice. Very nice. The next question is, what's your favorite part of being there? My favorite part, I would say, is feeling at home. First getting off the plane, I felt like I belonged there. I know everybody says that. I feel like I belong there because I'm black, it's Africa. But it felt like home. I didn't stand out or, anything like that. Like, it wasn't, I just didn't feel out of place there. I felt really at home. So that was one of the best parts about being there. At first I was kind of skeptical because I was like, I'm leaving my mom. I'm always by my mom. Like, it was weird actually being an adult, being on my own, having to do what I gotta do. So that was different. But for the most part, it was great. That was my most part about being there. And then, I was telling you how you can call, some of the women aunties. So being able to just go to the night market, talk to them, and they'll talk to you like you're one of their nieces. So that felt really great to be able to do that, feeling like I had a piece of family, where I felt like I was supposed to be anyway. So having a piece of family away from my home was great. Next question is, did you keep any of the prints I made in the Kente village? Which was, so in the second part of my second vlog, we went to, I'm going to say Kumasi, I think that was Kumasi. We went to a boutique village, and we made a print. I'm going to have to find it, but I did keep it. So we had to actually stamp these. So we had to stamp each and every pattern onto it. So this is the fabric, the boutique fabric. So it's actually way bigger than this, but I'm not going to fold it because I'm not going to hold it. So every square you see, we had to stamp, which was time consuming, but it was very fun. And it started off as just a pink, like this whole thing was just pink, and then we stamped the fabric with the stamps in this, I don't even know what it's called, but it's this brown liquid that you dip the stamp in, and then you stamp it, and then they dyed it this color. So it came out like this. It's very, very pretty. I wanted to hang it on my wall, but I don't want to hang it. We're gonna hang it over there. But this was the question everybody asked: did I keep this? And yes, everybody kept theirs. We had to let them. We went to eat, and they had to dry. But everybody kept theirs, and I kept mine. It's actually very big. It's pretty much the size of a blanket. So, but I don't want to wash it because I think it's gonna mess up, and I don't want it to mess up. So, yeah, that's that. I was asking questions about the relationship. So if you see my third and fourth vlog, you'll see this guy, same guy, So somebody asked, did I meet my boyfriend in Ghana? Yes, I did. Short little story. I'm not gonna tell much of it because I might want to do a story time about it. But we talked on Facebook before I got there, and then once I got there, we pretty much met up and started texting, started talking, and he started to visit me, on campus. He was in the process of moving when I first got there, but once he was settled, he started to come visit me and things like that, and we went to a couple of fun places, little resorts and things in Accra. So that was great. That's great. Still going great. So right now we're in a long distance, so to speak, but it's great. We still talk every day as if I'm still there. So it was hard leaving. If you see my last vlog, it was hard leaving, and we spent the night before I left together, and it was just broke my heart. But we're still good. So stay tuned for information about that, because it's a big thing that's gonna be happening. Next question is the YouTube based question. So what camera do you use? At the time I was using this. It's an Icon Coolpix. It was the only one I had at the moment. I don't even know what kind this is. It's old. It was on sale. Oh, it says Coolpix S3 700. So I was using this for vlogging because it was the only one I had. Now I have a bigger Nikon. I can't even tell you what kind of camera that is. Nope. But it's pretty much, it's still a Coolpix, but it's the, what they call it, DSL, LSD, something. It's the big camera. It looks like a big Canon, and that was on sale too. So I bought it. Well, my mom got it for me for Black Friday. So yeah, this is the camera I was using. I may use this one for, like, you know, shoot these kind of videos, and then this one for vlogging, but I don't like this quality. Now that I see the quality of that camera, I don't like the quality of this one, so it pretty much just sits up here for the looks, because I don't really use it. So next question is, how did I edit my vlogs and do blog posts while I was in Ghana? So for the first half of that question, I edited my vlogs on iMovie because that's all I had at the moment. So all of the vlogs, any video on my channel before now was edited with iMovie, but now I use Final Cut. So thanks to my wonderful cousin Rockstars, yes, check out his channel. I'll put his info below in the description box. He got me Final Cut, so I am using that now. Still learning how to, you know, do everything, but this video and every subsequent video after this one will be edited in Final Cut. And second question, how did I do blog posts while I was in Ghana? I didn't do any. My plan was to vlog every week. I was going to put blog posts up every week. I was going to update my family, you know, do a little email. It ain't happened. I got lazy. Some weeks I didn't do nothing but sit in my room and, you know, read up on the readings they would give us and everything. But I was slacking on my blog posts. Still slacking now. I'm trying to get back to it, but right now, I didn't do any blog posts, but I did have friends. A lot of my friends use, what is it called? WordPress, I think. So they vlogged a lot. So if I get the links to theirs, I'll link theirs below so you can see all of their vlogs. But I didn't do it. So the next part is tips that I have for those of you that are either studying abroad now or studying in the future, or, you know, whatever that may be. So my first tip, which is more so like a learning experience for me, we call it African American, they call it Black American. You would not find an African in Africa, Ghanaian, was it Togolese or anything that would call you African American. Ain't happening. They call you Black American. So if you are Black American and you visit a country similar to Ghana, I would say, if you go with a program, I would say go back, whether it's for a vacation or if you want to study abroad next semester, go back by yourself or with a group of friends that look like you. And I say that to say this: we being in a program like I said, it was mixed. There were some white students, there were some black students, and when we went places like Cape Coast and Kumasi, it's totally backwards than being in America. They draw unnecessary attention just because they're white. So a lot of people like to say slavery didn't really affect, you know, Africa or, you know, the Western countries, but the same way slavery affected black people here is the same way colonization affect them. So being colonized by the British, the French, you know, wherever else, it affects them. So when they say white person, it's like, not everybody, but it's like, oh wait, let me take a picture. Like we went to it's this place called Jamestown. It's where the Chaliwate festival is held. We went there before the festival, and we were just there taking pictures as a group, and people just hopped in our picture. But they weren't hopping in our picture for us. They was hopping in the picture beside the white students. So it's like they would draw unnecessary attention. And also about Ghana, they kind of have some corrupt police there. So there are these stops. It's almost like, kind of like toll booths, but not really, because they have certain toll booths when you're getting outside of the city. But they have like these little roadblocks where they're standing there, and they'll stop you if they feel like they can get money from you. I'm finna tell it. That's what it is. So imagine us on this bus with these white students, money, you know. So every time we would get stopped because of that. And literally when we were on the bus, I don't know if we were coming, if we were going to Kumasi or Cape Coast, but I was telling them, this is how we feel in America, getting stopped because we black. Now we getting stopped because y'all white. So no tea, no shade, but that's what it is. So that's what we were telling them. So I was talking to a few students that are studying with ISEP this semester for the spring, and so I want to say her name right, but I think it's Oluwatobi, and I hope I spelled that right. Oh, Jesus. But her and Jordan, and who else did I talk to? Hold on, I'm gonna find you. Tamina, I hope I said that right. And anybody else that has messaged me that came from ISEP, or anybody else that had questions, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. But I sent this long thing to, I think it's Oluwatobi. I hope so. I think I sent the same thing to Jordan, but it's this long message of tips. So I'm gonna talk to y'all about it. So the first thing I put, excuse my language, but I put beware of the ish niggas. So there's this group of friends, like 5 or 6 guys. Let me go back. Ish is short for International Students Hostel. So if you go through a program, if you go to UG through a program, then you're gonna stay in Ish. There's 2 of them. There's Ish 1 and Ish 2. We stayed in Ish 1. ISEP and other programs like CIEE and everybody else, they stayed in Ish 1. So the Ish niggas is this group of friends that they come around and they like, you know, pry over the international girls, like it, and some of them just seems like they love international girls. So they just come around, you know, they talk to a few, sometimes they talk to friends, you know, like if my girlfriend's here, they try to talk to me, try to talk to her. So it's like they come around and they like pry, like and it's funny. And also some of them, I'm finna say it because this is my YouTube, I say what I want. Some of them take a lot to the white girls too. Some of them really like the white girls, and they prefer the white girls because, you know, they think we too loud and too boisterous, which is cool. To each his own. Love is love. Do what you gotta do. So that's that. So white students, they coming for y'all too. Okay, so the second one is it is easy to find love, and then I put in parentheses, or is it? So this it's funny because my boyfriend was pretty much trying to tell me before I got there, like, keep an open mind. You never know who you're gonna meet, who you may, you know, fall for. I tell him all the time, it's his motive, but it's real cool. So I'm dating someone right now that's native to Ghana. It was rocky at first, but better now. There's also such thing as professional relationships or professional friendships. So our coordinator pretty much told us, like, you can meet somebody and then you just deal with them while you're in Ghana. Then once you go back home, you know, you just be friends, you text every now and then, but that'd be it. And it doesn't be anything more than that. And I have some friends that did that, and, you know, it is what it is. You meet people, you want to know people for a season. You know, if it's meant to be anything more, you would do what you gotta do in order for it to be more than that. But otherwise, that's just it. So, and I said, the next one is marriage proposals. I pretty much hit on that already. That isn't really what it is. I put classes and all. That's, you know, I was talking about most classes being just a midterm and a final. So, 9 times out of 10, you might not go to all of them. But as long as you learn what you gotta learn, you just do that. So, the next one was turn up. I put clubs here are fun. Some require heels, some don't. And I was telling her to bring a pair. I didn't bring a pair, and I was out back. There's this club called Soho that you have to have heels on, or you gotta know somebody, they know somebody, they know somebody. So I got in because my friend said on heels. But you know, if I was trying to go by myself, I wouldn't have got in. So the next one is American Girl Drama. So believe it or not, the chicks bring the drama all the way halfway across the world, which is cool. It is what it is. But so don't think you steering clear of the drama you would experience here, there. You will, because people childish. But no tea, no shade. So the next one is tourism. I was telling her the thing about, I said the first few weeks, that's when you tour, you go to Kumasi, Cape Coast, and you go on your trip. So I was just telling her to be prepared for that, and how some of the white students will bring well to the attention. The next one was the CD to US dollar conversion. So at the time, $1 US was 4 CDs. So, and I had the conversion thing on my phone, the app. So if I was buying anything, I could think, oh, this is how much American dollars I'm spending. And if you went to an ATM, they would give you money in CDs, not in US dollars. So I was telling her it's easy to go broke because you're thinking, oh, I'm only spending $10, oh, I'm only spending $5, but it eventually added up. So next one, I put roommate or with a question mark. So you there if you let your program, well, for myself, if you let your program coordinator know in advance, you could either pick a double or a single. I started off in a double, then I got a single. So yeah, I love my roommate. She's great. We still talk. So if I got a picture of us, I'll put it over here somewhere. So that's great. So next one, I put 6. It happens. People had it. We all grown, so it is what it is. You might have sex with somebody, and I'll tell you, it's a different experience. Next one is malaria. A lot of people call malaria over there. Some people 2 or 3 times. So, I mean, towards the end, some people stopped taking their pills, and they didn't catch it afterwards, because I guess we got immune or something. But that was it. A lot of people call malaria. The thing, some of it was different that I should have talked about before was the water. When we first got there, they would tell us don't drink the water. Well, I lied. The water from the faucet, they tell us don't drink it all. But they have these things called sachet waters, which is like this little bag. It's about like that big, and it's a bag of water. So they were telling us don't drink those until you're like 2 or 3 weeks in. Don't drink them like all of a sudden, because like your body has to get, you know, regulated with the heat and, you know, everything else. So eventually we started drinking those because they were cheaper than the bottled waters. When we first got there, we had to buy a box of water, and so that was that. And but those sachet waters was lit, especially if she was high. You put one on your forehead, it cooled off. It was wonderful. So sachet waters was good to go. Another thing, they had a store there. It's called Game. They have ShopRite too, but it's almost like a mini Walmart. It's pretty much like a neighborhood Walmart almost. So you would go there, you could buy snacks from there, your bed linens, pretty much anything that you couldn't find at the night market or from stores around campus. You would buy there. So that was that. I would say, even though I'm in a relationship and whatnot, that's kind of, what is it, prorating the fact that I will be back in Ghana soon. I would definitely go back to Ghana again because it was great, life changing. If you ever thought about studying abroad, whether it be Ghana, Italy, anywhere. Some of my friends went to Spain. While they were there, they traveled to other places. Somebody went to Egypt. Travel, old, young, anything. Travel. If you want to study abroad, study abroad. Like, especially doing that while you're young. So, and it was a great experience. And I have put on my, I don't want to call it a bucket list, but a list of things I want to do before, you know, I cross over. But I want to see pretty much every country in Africa. Like, that's my goal. So hopefully I can do that. I'm not blinking, y'all. I can't believe it, but I really do. And I don't know if you can see my decorations that I have, but I will do a haul on these, because I have more stuff, and I have some clothes too that I bought back, some that I got made, some that I bought from the store. So I will do a haul on that. But I want to thank all of you guys for the support thus far. Like, my first vlog got me a lot of views, a lot of new subscribers. I just hit 200. I know for some of y'all that's like, that's low. Some people got 1 million, but 200 is a lot for me, because I started off with literally nothing. I'm literally putting up videos with nobody watching them. So I feel like I've come a long way. So I'm very proud of myself. I want to thank you guys for supporting me, watching my videos. Now that I'm back from Ghana, I'm going to do more campus-based stuff, more, you know, campus vlogs about college in general. I want to do a back to school series. Don't know, because I'm already, you know, back to school. Some people haven't started yet, but I don't know. So I want to do more stuff. I don't know if I want to do makeup tutorials. I don't think I'm that good. So I'll see. If you guys want to see how I do my makeup, sure, but yeah, I won't do those all the time. But so maybe challenges with my other friends. I have friends that's YouTubers, so I'm just gonna really, it's a new year, I really want to go into what I want to do, get back into my blog, get back into YouTube, and just, you know, hit the ground running, because I have a lot of plans for this year, and I really want them to manifest in front of me. So they say the law of attraction: what you want, you ask, you know, you pray to whoever you pray to, and, you know, vibe with the universe, and the things you ask for will come to you. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, like bottom, like all the way down there, for supporting me, because I really appreciate it. So stay tuned for my other videos. I have some other videos coming soon that I want you guys to check out. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, because I have some good stuff planned. I'm telling you, I have good stuff planned. So follow me on Instagram, dysfunctional being, DYS funk FUNKSHUNAL being, dysfunctional being. Follow my well, like me on Facebook. It's at We Are Being, which is another video that I want to explain what's all this being stuff. That's my brand. Follow me, I'm building it. And I also do hair. Don't look at mine's not done. But if you're ever in the Greensboro or RVA areas, yes, I do hair. I am a licensed cosmetologist. Licensed, not a kitchen tissue. This is real. Licensed. So you can follow me. Follow my hair page at Rashelle.Slaughters. I will put all this in the description bar, on the screen somewhere. It'll be something. But make sure you follow me, and I will see you guys in my next one.
Love is a wonderful, tender feeling. You they give me ginger. So baby, dance it. The beauty in your eyes, they give me life. Oh, I could give the Lord the thanks.